Hey everybody, it is Webkinz fan anyone here, and I'm filming the next episode of What's in a Name, where I tell you why I named my Webkinz the way that they're named. Sometimes they're interesting, sometimes they're lame, sometimes they're off the walls. Today's episode is a signature edition because that's who I happened to grab because I thought they would be interesting. All three of these signatures are signature cats of some type, and they're not super interesting, but here we go. First, I've got my Signature Endangered Clouded Leopard. Side note, I just want to say I appreciate Webkinz so much for making this into a signature. The Clouded Leopard, I'm not like active about it, it's kind of like definitely like a passive passion, but I'm really passionate about the Clouded Leopard. They're absolutely adorable. I love them so much, and I think there's technically still endangered, so hopefully they can get off that list because they are, quite frankly, in my honest opinion, the most gorgeous big cat that there is. So when they came out with this, I was ecstatic. I am not 100% pleased with how it turned out. I feel like it doesn't really emulate a Clouded Leopard all that well. I just feel like when I look at it, like, it doesn't really, I mean, kind of the coat a little bit, but it doesn't speak Clouded Leopard to me. But I'm just really glad that they did, because I know a lot of these kids or whoever were buying them just by getting to know some of the species, like not even realizing they existed. For example, the Western lowland gorilla, I had no idea that was a type of gorilla until they made it, so it was educational in a way. My Signature Endangered Clouded Leopard, if you are not acquainted with her, has the most, not even the most, I know I have others that have really just bad names like this, but not a creative name, because her name is Cloud. Yeah, how much were these back in the day? $24.99 at the Hallmark store I used to work at. We sold them. And the Webkinz were $14.99 plus tax, so with tax, at least in my state, with tax it was $16.04. These were $24.99. With tax, I can't remember, I think they came out to $26 or $27. I don't remember. I can't believe I spent, you know, $26 on this thing to call it Cloud. I'm gonna go back in time and be like, Tier, what were you doing? I don't know what I would call it nowadays. If I look at it, let's see. I don't know if I just bought it today. I don't even have an idea. I honestly cannot tell you what country they come from or what region they come from, but I'd probably look up a more like authentic name, I think, just to kind of fit it a little bit better. I would name it Cloud. I know. You're looking at me in that way. I'm sorry. You're gorgeous. I love you. And she's like the mean girls of Signature Island. So she's very much a girly girl. If you can't tell by her little necklace here. I love her. Don't get me wrong, I love her. But that name, Cloud. If you have a Signature Endangered Clouded Leopard, please tell me, what did you name it? Go to the comments right now. I need to know. Redeem me in knowing that not all of the Signature Endangered Clouded Leopards have stupid names. Let's be honest, it's stupid. I'm not going to change it. I mean, she's forever Cloud. She's adopted online as Cloud. I'm sorry. I love you. I do. My next one is my Signature Lion, who has a much, much better name. Actually, the next two have much better names. His name is Dean, and that actually is my grandpa's legal middle name, but he's always gone by Dean. His first name is something different, but it's always been Dean. I named him after my grandpa because my grandpa is just so strong and courageous, and I love him very much. What better name to give a lion than to name it after a man in your life who is, you know, who reminds you of a lion, like the spirit of a lion. That is where his name comes from, and honestly, it is just, to me, just the most fitting name in the world. I think it fits very well. I love my Dean. He's just so fun and adventurous, and I love him so much. I love you. Mwah. I'm so glad that I bought this Webkinz. Genuinely, I love it. It's I love it so much. So this is the signature edition / the Webkinz Fan 91 gives all her signatures kissies because she loves them so much edition. And then the last one for today is Dean, the Signature Lion's girlfriend, Cleopatra, the Signature Cheetah. And I am glad I got this. I think, you know what, actually I think she came without a tag. I want to say that when I got her she was tagless, because unfortunately people would steal tags off the Webkinz, and then the Webkinz without tags would get stuck into like the clearance section, and I'm pretty sure, because I don't think she's in my online family, so I'm pretty sure she was, I call them rescues. There were a lot of them that I would end up buying because I felt so bad for them because they didn't have codes, and for a lot of kids they didn't want the Webkinz if they didn't have codes. Avery, the glamour gecko that my host of a Webkinz big brother. She was a rescue. I named her actually after, obviously, Cleopatra, the historical figure from Egypt, because I don't know if this is historically accurate or not, but there were these books called The Princess Diaries that I used to read, and it was like written as if it was the diary of a female, not necessarily a princess, because I mean she wasn't, I mean she was, but she was, you know, but a female figure in history, and that was the first one I ever read, was hers. And she had a, in the story anyway, I don't know if this is real life, she had a pet cheetah named Arrow, actually. I don't know why I didn't name her Arrow, but I named her Cleopatra after Cleopatra because of that. Kind of a fun name, I feel like. That's one of my, actually, you know, genuinely, I think probably one of my favorite names that I've given a Webkinz, just because, I don't know, it just seems to kind of fit in a way. She used to also have red, white, and blue beaded necklaces, but I think they broke or something, because obviously you can see she's not wearing them anymore, but she used to have them. And I think that's because around the time I got her, it was around July 4th, it was summertime, so I stuck them on her, and they actually looked really good. I should get some more and put them on her, because they were oddly fitting. You wouldn't think a red, white, and blue like combination would fit very well with like this color scheme, but it does. That's where she gets her name from. And that is it for what's in a name for today. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know. If you have any of these Webkinz, please let me know what you name them, particularly the Signature Endangered Clouded Leopard. Please help me just feel better about my stupid name that I gave her. I don't know why that would make me feel better, but for some reason I feel like it would. I will see you guys next time I make one of these. I don't really have a timeline or anything. It's just kind of a sporadic thing, like I'm gonna do one today. So I will see you next time I do one of these. If you have a Webkinz that you gave a dumb name, well, hopefully knowing that I named her Cloud makes you feel better. Okay, bye.